Hey guys, what's up? Ike right over here. Welcome to another talk show, and today we're going to be talking about the latest news here in Pokemon Go. And it was posted 18 hours ago. Exciting news! Trainer September and October Pokemon Go Community Day will be decided by the community. Yoo! Here we are. The candidates: Caterpie, Porygon, Grimer, and Charmander. And immediately my answer is Porygon and Charmander. Landslide. Like, not even choosing Caterpie, not choosing Grimer. Porygon, why Porygon? It's a new shiny. We want new shinies. We deserve new shinies. I'm a collector as far as playing Pokemon Go. I want my shinies. I want Porygon. Charmander has Mega Evolution, and why not, right? And Pokemon loves Charmander. I love Charmander because, again, my favorite Pokemon being Charizard. Now, why not Caterpie? Why not Grimer? Probably because their shinies have already been released. And probably that. So, there you go. That's a quick and easy part about why I chose Porygon and Charmander for Pokemon Go's exciting news for September and October. And now, we don't know what moves they could get. If we probably found out about the moves that they're going to be getting for the community days, maybe that will change the situation. But it's highly unlikely that whatever move you give Butterfree or Muck in the end will change the outcome. That it's definitely going to be Porygon and Charmander. Landslide victory in terms of the voting. So, there you go. There you go, Niantic. You don't even have to ask to vote. You don't even have to ask us to vote. I think right now it's just a matter of which one do we want first, Porygon or Charmander. I would still choose Porygon to be the first one. Why? Because the last two community days we've had are Pokemon whose shinies were already out. That's Ghastly and Magikarp. I would like a change of pace in terms of community day. That's why I would love Porygon first and then the Charmander. And then November, I am scared for what's going to happen in November. And here is why. So we're here in a website called bulbapedia.bulbagarden.net. And I'm looking at the first Pokemon Go Community Day Pokemon up to the present, alright? So, technically, when Pokemon Go Community Day started back in 2018, the first one was Pikachu. Then we got Dratini, Bulbasaur, Marip, Charmander, Larvitar, Squirtle, Eevee, Chikorita, Beldum, and Cyndaquil. Guys, 2018 was crazy. Why? In 2018, if we count Pikachu and Eevee as starters because of the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee games, technically we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 starter Pokemon for 2018. We got 1 Dratini, 1 Larvitar, and 1 Beldum. That's 3 pseudo-legendary Pokemon for 2018 Community Day. If you don't know what pseudo-legendaries are, they're basically Pokemon that are almost like legendaries. That's why pseudo-legendaries, because their stats make them capable of taking on legendary Pokemon. Now, there's one Pokemon here that feels like a filler episode in the anime, and that is Marip, because why not? But still, Marip has an awesome shiny, so I don't really mind that. Also, Marip getting the Dragon Pulse is really good because when it does evolve all the way to Ampharos, and once Mega Evolution is implemented in the game, Mega Ampharos is an electric dragon type. So, Dragon Pulse would become stab move for Marip. Really, really good thus far. So, basically, 2018, wow, what a year for Community Day. Like, seriously, what a good year. Alright, let's jump over to 2019. 2019 started with Totodile. We got a Swinub, Trico, Bagon, Torchic, Slakoth, Mudkip, Ralts, Turtwig, Trapinch, and Chimchar. To be honest, in this particular year, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got 6 starters this time. It's, it's kind of good because, hey, once, whether you like Community Days featuring starters or not, they're still pretty cool because we just love getting our shinies. Now, the Pokemon that felt like we only got 1 pseudo-legendary here. If in case you thought Ralts was a pseudo-legendary, it's not. Bagon is technically the only pseudo-legendary in this particular list, but Ralts was also good because a lot of people really love Ralts, and Ralts also sports a Mega Evolution. The Pokemon that kind of felt like filler episodes in an anime here, definitely the Trapinch and the Slakoth. Swinob is good though because it's one of the best ice attackers in the game. So 2018 set the bar. 2019 didn't. I feel like 2019 didn't really go on par with what 2018 set for us. And here we go, 2020. We started off with Piplup. That's to be expected. It's a starter. We got the Rhyhorn in February, and I think this is one of the first instances that we were asked to vote as a community, which Pokemon do we want as a community day. And honestly, I was voting for Vulpix, but Rhyhorn won, and I don't regret it because Rhyperior with Rock Wrecker, super duper awesome Pokemon to have with Rock Wrecker. And in March, of course, the whole world saw the effects of COVID-19, and yeah, basically COVID-19 took over the world, and we didn't get a community day for March. However, it was pushed all the way to April 25 with Abra Community Day, and this now starts the trend of community days, which you can enjoy at home because instances are super crazy. They work super well now. It's one spawn almost every minute, and the instances usually last 3 hours during community day. So really good. You can enjoy the full community day with just 2 instances. Just make sure you have enough Pokeballs though. Alright, so we got Abra, we got Seedot, which I'm gonna say right now, filler episode, man. Seedot was not the best shiny, but yeah, at least it's a new shiny, but it felt like a filler episode. Weedle, I really love this because, again, the thing with Weedle is I really like the shiny Beedrill. I don't know if you don't. If you don't, I do. We have different opinions on that. And to be honest, the last 2 community days were a little bit disappointing for me. Ghastly and Magikarp. Seriously, Pokemon whose shinies are already out in the game. So 2020 does not feel like it even matched 2019. It does not match 2018 in any way. So here is where the dilemma comes, okay? So normally we would think that we would have gotten a new pseudo legendary community day by now. 2018 gave us 3, 2019 gave us 1. We were hoping we'd get GIBLE or Dino. Well, realistically, it should be GIBLE first in terms of order. But we didn't. You know what we got? In 2019, ladies and gentlemen, in 2019, Shiny GIBLE was released in Pokemon Go. No events. They were like, GIBLE can be shiny now. No event. It's so sad thinking about it. I feel genuinely sad thinking that GIBLE did not get a community day. It don't feel right. And then you know what's worse? Last week, we get Shiny Deino. And we could only get it last week through incubators. It wasn't even spawning in the wild. And if you read this article from PokemonGoHub.net, if you read this particular blog site, the chances of hatching Deino's from the eggs were even low. Like, I think I only hatched 1 Deino. But I didn't buy incubators. Because when Riolu was released as an exclusive shiny, it burned me, man. It burned my wallet. Never gonna do that again. So, guys, what's gonna happen now? Well, here's the reality, guys. In this particular article, it looks like Niantic, during their GoFest 2020, it looks like Niantic cashed in a strong 10 million or 5 million. Like, I don't know about you guys, but what would you do if you had $1 million? It looks like Niantic cashed in some really, really hard cash during their GoFest. And you know why? It's not just because of ticket sales. It's not just because people were crazily buying the GoFest tickets. It was because people kept on buying remote raid passes to either raid the Kyogres and the Groudons and the Palkias and the Dialgas and the Giratinas that were released on raids during GoFest. No. People were raiding for GIBLEs. Think about that. People were remote raiding for GIBLEs. It don't feel right. They were remote raiding for GIBLEs, man. And you know what's another thing? Dano was in incubators. I don't even know. Like, if you do the math, you could probably think Niantic earned a hefty amount again from adventure box sales. Where am I getting at with this? Guys, it is highly likely that we will never get. It's either of these two phrases. It's highly likely that we will never get Dano or GIBLE community days, or something much scarier, it is highly likely that we will never get Pseudo legendary community days. Why? Because we, as a community, have proved to Niantic that they can milk us. I'm not saying that I don't spend some cash on Pokemon Go. It's a cool hobby. In fact, if you watch my previous streams, man, I went hard for Rayquaza to get that shiny. I really felt milked by Pokemon Go and Niantic for that one, but I felt like it was worth it because, you know, it's raids. Plus, Rayquaza is really, really good Pokemon. But as far as community days go, I feel like if this is the best they can offer for community days, I think community days are just basically a gimmicks now, you know. So there you go. That's my thoughts about it. What are your thoughts on Pokemon Go's and Niantic's move to do this to us, the community? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. And yeah. Well, I'm still going to vote for Porygon and Charmander. See you in the next video.